Facebook and Instagram are great for keeping in touch with your family. But what if keeping in touch with your family is making you miserable? Can social media make sibling jealousy worse? Moneyologist Quentin Fautrell joins us to explore this uniquely 21st century problem. Hi, Quentin.
Hello.
So you had a sister write in and essentially tell us what she said. Right. It was pretty interesting.
She's a teacher. She's single. I think she said she was, approaching 40. Her sister married a Wall Street guy. They've got kids. They take these lavish vacations. They spend their summers in the Hamptons. I think a lot of people this time of year can relate to those photos on Facebook and Instagram of other people having a fabulous life. And she says that she loves her sister, but she doesn't really like her very much. She feels like a voyeur in her life rather than a participant. And she has a touch of the green-eyed monster, frankly.
So this is actually quite common, and people have studied this, that the more you sort of consume photo after photo on something like Facebook or Instagram, the more you're going to tend to resent people. Is that true?
Right. People become frustrated, and there have been studies, as you mentioned, done in the US, they've been done in Germany, and they all reach the same conclusion that if you are a passive consumer of all of this information, think about the amount of information you're consuming when you're just scrolling through other people's feeds, that you can become frustrated with your own circumstances and become, the word that keeps popping up in these studies is envious.
Right, but I mean, I think we all have someone in our Facebook feed who's just very much, look at my house, look at my beautiful kids, look at where I traveled, look at my beautiful life. And there is a certain component of, I don't want to say bragging, but bragging here going on. And is that insecurity, or what's behind all that?
I think, there's been a lot of studies done about why people share so much on social networks. Some people say that those who share a lot are actually quite lonely. I think generally there's a big element of competition, that her sister may not be competing with her, but she's probably competing with all of the other friends who are living in this 1% lifestyle. So there's a lot of competition going on as well. And we tend to, Alain de Botton, the British philosopher, wrote this book called Status Anxiety, which I reference in my answer, and he says that, we can read about the Kardashians on TMZ, or we can buy Lady Gaga. He didn't use these as examples, Lady Gaga's perfume, but really we tend to become envious and jealous of people who are like us, who we think are on a similar level, which is why we go to school reunions and leave nursing a violent sense of the world has done us a great wrong, which is why I've ever been to a school reunion.
Right. So what was your advice for this sister? I mean, this is not someone she can just unfollow,
exactly,
obviously.
Which is why I thought it was interesting. Yeah, so I said that she should, first of all, unfollow her. Just do the simple things. Yeah, unfollow, because you can unfollow people. They don't know, on Facebook, they don't know about it. You don't have to defriend the person.
What if they notice, though?
Well, then every couple of weeks you go and you do a like here and a like there to make them see that you're still involved. Yes, a tactical approach to her interacting with her online, and do the same thing on Instagram. Unfortunately, Instagram, as far as I'm aware, you have to unfollow the person. But, and then call her up and spend some time with her. And my feeling was that if she finds out, she may find out that her sister has a lot of real problems if she endeavors to spend quality time with her face to face. Or she might find out that her sister is healthy and happy, and she might start counting her blessings rather than counting her money.
Very interesting. Well, thank you, Quentin.
My pleasure.